Good morning, guys, and welcome to, I don't know what day of Vlogmas we're on anymore, but it is a good day to have a good day. So this morning, I'm hanging out with the boys who have decided that they are not quite ready to be awake, but they're gonna hang out on their little sheets on the couch this morning and enjoy the Christmas tree. But this morning the plan was to get up and go home. I haven't brushed my hair yet, as you can see. I look like a little crazy. Mom has already gotten up and left, but but it is very cold and very wet and a bit icy out, so I'm not gonna rush. Mom needed to get home for a bit of a she had an appointment this afternoon, and I have planned Elena tonight, hopefully we'll be going to find some Christmas lights because I haven't done that enough yet. But this morning I wanted to go get some groceries before I head back. A lot of times I will pop into Whole Foods whenever I'm out and get anything that I feel like I need and then just have a big cooler and take it home with me. Most of the time it's produce, but I want to get my milk. I've already planned our meals for the week, which I'm gonna do a few blog posts on that soon, so you guys have that breakdown. But I did do a basic kind of meal plan, so I'll link that in the description box below if you want to check it out. I used a bunch of recipes from Downshiftology this week, and if you do check it, I did add a grocery list in it, but the grocery list is based on what I would need, so just be mindful of that. I do want to do a blog post of that in the future, so you guys have that quick reference. Let me know in the comments below if that's something that you want. But this morning, the boys are having a sleepy morning, and I think I'm going to do some yoga. I just feel like I really need to release some of the tension. It didn't work out yesterday because I wasn't sure if I was going to travel, and technically I will want to do I'm probably going to want to hop on the Peloton when I get home just because I need more of that boost. But this morning I just need to make sure I'm stretching and moving my body a little bit. I don't like to be sitting and idle all day, so yoga in front of the tree is going to happen, and then we can get ready, and I'm going to go to Whole Foods while the boys nap and we can get some groceries together, and I will show you what I'm buying this week, what I'm prepping this week. And yeah, it'll be all the food and festive fun. But for now, I'm going to enjoy our tree because it's really pretty and we don't have one at home. This is the extent of our Christmas decorating this year. I don't know that we're going to get to put up a tree at home because we still haven't figured out what the status is for our house down there. If we're staying, if we're going, what's happening. It's part of why we didn't decorate. So I'm going to enjoy our tree and creep on the munchkins as they nap because, you know, who wants to be awake this early? Not either of them, clearly. Clearly everybody just wants to sleep. So, home from the grocery store, and before we pack up, let's show you everything that I got this time. Now, a few things. I did not bring reusable bags, so one of the ways that I save on individual use plastic is to just skip on the little things that you bag up with. The only time that I'll really use those if I don't have my baggies is if maybe I'm buying small potatoes or something where I really need them to contain whatever it is I'm buying. But for the most part, if I've forgotten my reusable produce bags, I will just skip it. So this is what I see about 2-ish weeks of groceries looks like for us from half of it. There are things in the freezer that I will continue to use. There are smoothies that we will make. There's stuff in the pantry that will get used. And I tend to meal plan for a week at a time, but then it takes us about 2 weeks because we end up eating off of things and so on and so forth. So what I got from the grocery store this time: turkey bacon uncured, and this is Whole30 proof, so there's no added sugar in this. Turkey bacon is one of those things, and bacon in general, where sometimes there is that additional sugar that's hanging out in there. Ground turkey, because I am making a zucchini lasagna this week, which is why I have an obscene amount of vegan cheese. I normally don't buy this kind of stuff, but I am utilizing a couple of different recipes that require some kind of cheese this week, so we are rocking the BioLife Life because it has the best ingredients for the alternative kind of stuff. some chicken breast. Now, I tend to buy pasture-raised chicken. It is better for you, better for the environment. And if you are eating paleo and you're really wanting to stick more paleo, eat more grain-free, being mindful of what you eat, pasture-raised is better because it isn't going to consume the grains, and you are what they ate. So if you're consuming meat that is eating, you know, all of these other things, you're getting exactly what they ate along with eating that particular animal product. So I try to stick with pasture-raised, but I have not placed my grassroots order recently, so we're gonna rock what we got this week, and that means organic ground turkey from Whole Foods and some ground chicken. I bought 2 things of smoked salmon, one for I think a recipe, and then I think the other is gonna go in just like as a snack. Some granola, paleo granola is my favorite. I don't tend to do granola all of the time because I try to be more mindful, but one of the things that I do love about paleo granola is that it is a little more protein based, so you're not getting that big spike in your blood sugar. Kite Hill Greek yogurt, again, one of my all-time favorites, pretty much the only yogurt that we buy unless I'm buying something to use for like a sauce. Kite Hill only makes them in these packets, so unfortunately that's the only way that I can get them. But it is unsweetened, it is a higher protein base, which again, I try to make sure that I have if I'm having it in a meal. So it has 11 grams of protein, which is actually pretty solid. So paired with this is a nice protein-based meal that I will add some berries to for breakfast, blackberries and blueberries this week, along with some green beans, some spinach, some Vital Farms pasture-raised eggs. I have kale for salad, 1 orange, organic. If you're somebody who does zesting, I try to stick with organic for as many things as possible. If I'm just going to eat the inside of the orange, I'm not as fussed. Like sometimes I'll save on the budget there, but if I'm going to zest it, a lot of times is why I try to buy organic lemons too, because then you don't have to worry about as many of those chemicals on the outside. You still need to wash it, but just to be mindful of that. Some ginger, some shallots, because I can't remember how many I have left after Thanksgiving, bok choy, zucchini, cucumber, broccoli, and coffee. And yeah, that is my little Whole Foods haul. So I did not get any more milk. They were out of that, but I will stop at the Whole Foods in Montgomery and hopefully they have it. Although it's like at the top of the shelf, and when I went to get it the other day, I couldn't really reach. So hopefully we can find somebody to help. But Whole Foods, if you have Amazon Prime, you can utilize your membership to save money. And I've done a post on the blog comparing Whole Foods to Vitacost if you want to read that. I love them both. One of the things that I really find with Whole Foods is that the quality is there. And as somebody who eats very simply, as somebody who really focuses on quality, I've learned as I've eaten that way, as I've traveled, just that the quality is a huge difference in taste. If you're finding that you really hate certain things, it might be the quality of what you're eating and not necessarily that you hate all vegetables. It's an adjustment. If your taste buds are so shifted to one place, sometimes it takes a little gradual change to it. Would be the quality makes a huge difference, and Whole Foods has the most consistent and best quality from everything that I've typically bought. So today's Whole Foods haul was $179.89. I saved $12.49 on groceries, and this will get us through 2-ish weeks depending on what's happening. And then that other, I budgeted about $200 for today's grocery run, and the other 20-ish will go towards almond milk because milk is my favorite and I use quite a bit of it, and it ends up being my breakfast along with everything else that goes in my smoothie. So yeah, now I'm going to pack everything back up since I've made it all pretty, convince Asher that he really does want to come inside. He's chilling out there, and then we can mosey our way home. But sorry guys, I just noticed that my lens protector on the back is cracked. I'm making sure that it's not like anything more than just that. So time to pack up the fridge and convince the puppy in the back that he would like to go for a car ride. I think he's gonna need a snack though to motivate him.